everyone. I want to welcome you tonight to our little training we're going to do on our products. So I'm going to go through really quickly pretty much all of our products, kind of like I do at our Room of Hope. And so that way you can learn, get a little more educated on these products. Okay, so the first one that I'm going to talk to you about is our product that was our first product that Plexus had. And it's right here. My suitcase is on it. And it is the breast check. So this is what we started with. Every person in America should be on this. You have one of these in their home. This magnifies your fingertips 5 times when doing your breast exam. So what I do usually at our meetings is I have salt on a plate. I put this on the plate and I have everybody touch the salt like this. And then I have them put this down and touch the salt. And seriously, if they become salt boulders, they magnify 5 times. So this is lifesaver. It's a great Christmas gift to get people and something that every woman in America should have in their home, even the men, truthfully. Okay, so that was our first product. The second product I'm going to go over is our Slim, which is our baby that we love, and everybody, a cardiologist told me, everybody in the whole world should be drinking this pink drink. Just for the antioxidants alone, it strengthens every muscle in our body, which is our eyes. I don't wear my progressives anymore. These are just for reading. It strengthens our heart. It strengthens our bladder. It's amazing. So this is awesome. And what this was, it was developed for diabetics to regulate their blood sugar. And what happened was they noticed everybody, all the testers they were doing were getting healthy, getting to a healthy BMI. Their blood sugar was getting regulated. Their cholesterol was getting regulated. Their lipid levels, their inflammation in their body was being gone. And it was detoxifying these people. And so Plexus is like, we got to get this to the masses. So that's why it's called Slim also. People say, why is it called Slim? You know, because it really is a health drink. It's not for diet, truthfully. And the reason is we can't do medical claims. So we can't go out there and say this is going to help with this, 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 and this. But we can say Slim, it could help you lose weight, could help you. So they had to come up with this word because truthfully, there's so many people, millions and trillions of people that are obese or over their healthy BMI. And so this is a great way to get it to the mass millions that need it. But we all know that this is so much more. So my personal testimony really quick is I've had an autoimmune issue for years and over 25 years. Sore joints, couldn't get up in the morning, was so stiff. Every week I'd have a different area that was hurting. It was affecting my internal organs. My esophagus got burned. I mean, I have trigeminal neuralgia, which is like a neuropathy on my face from a flare that I had in the back of my brain. And I suffered with that for 7 years. And that's called the suicide disease, and there is no cure, okay? So I was pretty miserable. I was a size 18, completely overweight. And I was just like, what am I going to do? And so I said, what if? And I decided, you know what? I am going to go for this, and I'm going to try to see if this will work because my husband's the one that kind of made me do it. And thank you, God, I did, because everything I told you is completely gone now. And so it has been such a blessing for me and so many people that I know. This is going in also, it's helping people that have anxiety and depression. Everything I'm telling you tonight is something that's from my heart that I know these people. This isn't from Plexus. And so this is just a huge blessing to my friends that have anxiety, depression. In your brain, people that have had strokes or seizures, it's been a blessing for these people. And then also what's been a blessing too is people that have had like addictions. It's really been a blessing. I've seen so many people with drug addiction, cigarettes, even myself with my caffeine addiction that I have with Diet Pepsi. gone. It detoxifies our cells and tissues, so it's getting all of that out of our cells. So that's really, really exciting. It's great for like Alzheimer's and dementia. Dementia is diabetes 3 if you Google it. So that's really, really crazy to think of too. So it is just a blessing to know that this is helping the brain area. And then kind of going into the autoimmune side with like my disease that I had of lupus and fibro and rheumatoid arthritis and chronic fatigue and MS. Oh my word, my good friend who has MS was in a wheelchair. She's out of her wheelchair. It's amazing, a blessing. So that's been huge for people that have autoimmune. And thyroid, all my thyroid friends, blessing, 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 with the help of their doctor, and some of them without. They've lowered their thyroid. Some of them have even gotten off all their thyroid with half a thyroid. My one friend was Hashimoto. She isn't anymore. You guys have to remember, I've been doing this for 3 years now, so everything I'm telling you is from people that I know personally. This isn't like stuff that I read. So that's been a blessing with the autoimmune issues. And then going into allergies and asthma, I haven't had one allergy pill in 3 years. Huge, huge blessing for people. Going down into gout, plantar fasciitis, that's down in our feet. I'm doing up here. I'm at heartburn, acid reflux, GERD. That has been huge for those people. Lung issues, amazing, amazing. And going down into the stomach problems with IBS, Crohn's, colitis, they have just been blown away. Personally, I have my son-in-law who has an amazing story on that. I mean, it's just been a blessing. So this is something you want to tell all those people that I just mentioned. You want to, if you know anybody that's suffering with these things, you want to beg them to please get on these products. This Plexus Slim is going to detoxify their tissues. It's going to get their cells, the little receptors that are down, it's going to make their receptors work correctly. So the insulin, that the food they eat is going to go correctly into their cells. So that's going to be the first thing they're going to notice is energy. They're going to have natural energy coming from the food that they eat is working correctly. So that is something that's really important. Also sleep. It just balances your body and helps you get into a beautiful REM sleep. So anyone you know that has sleep issues, which is most of America, this is amazing for that. So Slim is our base product that I love to see every single person that I get on Plexus on, for sure. Now the next product I'm going to talk about is called the probiotic. And it's right here. It's called the ProBio 5. I personally say it's the best one in the whole entire world. We have 5 strands of probiotic in here. One of them being an enzyme that isn't in any of the other probiotics. And we really need it to get to the candida issue that's in our body. Candidas we're born with, and it helps us to decompose when we die. But when we have an overgrowth of this candida, which happens when you are on any kind of antibiotic in your lifetime, when you have any kind of pain medication, birth control, truly when we eat sugar and processed foods, we are feeding that yeast and it's starting to grow and grow and grow. And then it causes little slits in our gut, our stomach, and that's called leaky gut. And you can get on there and you can study and research leaky gut and candida, and you're going to be blown away by what you have suffered with and your family and friends have suffered with for years. And we have the answer right here in this probiotic. The enzyme, candida has a hard shell on it. Kind of, I visualize like a walnut or a turtle. And so when most probiotics that people buy at the store, they're going, well, mine I have to refrigerate, and mine is $75, and my doctor prescribed it, and it has 10 trillion billion probiotics in it. Okay, listen, if they don't have this chitonase, which is an enzyme, it isn't even getting into the hard shell of the candida. It might be balancing the flora, so they're seeing some results, but it's not getting to the problem. So our probiotic, a lot of my friends, I call them probiotic snobs because they wouldn't even try it because they're like, oh no, this little $24 one that you don't refrigerate can't be good. And so I just begged them, please, just try this little one over yours when yours is gone and see what happens. Guess what? None of my friends have gone back. So this is a life changer. The chitones can get through the hard shell of the candida, can clean up the candida. Then this has vitamins. It has grapeseed extract in it, which is going to kind of heal the gut. And it's going to, and then we have the probiotics that are balancing the flora in the gut. So this probiotic is a life changer. For me personally, we don't have Head and Shoulders anymore in our home. That's dandruff, and dandruff comes from the gut, from this issue. We don't have tenactin anymore for athlete's foot or toe fungus because that comes from the gut. I don't have an eczema and psoriasis that I've suffered with for my whole entire life. Been to every dermatologist around. I don't have that anymore. I have a little left on my eyelids that I'm still working on, but I had on my legs, I had it in my ears, I had it all over my face for years. That was me. I was an itching dog. Everybody knew me by itching. I was itching all the time. I don't have that anymore. And then the last thing that's my personal testimony is a wart that I had on my fingernail for 6 years and had it frozen off twice. And I got on this probiotic within 3 months, 4 months, I don't even know when. One time I was talking about it, and I felt down there, it's completely gone. There's no scars. Warts come from our gut. So what I'd love for you to do is Google Candida or yeast overgrowth, and you'll see the big list of what it is. And just be excited because our probiotic will get rid of that. It helps. I just posted a thing on the news on Saturday. They did a whole thing on probiotics helping with mental health, with anxiety, with depression. That's all comes from our gut. So this is a blessing. This one we take at nighttime. You take, you want to start with 1 maybe for a day, and then 2. You want to stay with 2 for a while. And if you're still craving sugar and you're still having some issues by your 2nd month, up your probiotic to 3. And then if you're still having some issues, up it to 4. I did 5 probiotics for like maybe 9 months to get rid of my issues. I'm down to 4 now. I take 4 every night of these probiotics. Most people, though, take 2. And that's what this bottle is, 2. So this is nice because we don't refrigerate ours. So we keep ours, all of our my family, we keep it on our nightstand with a water bottle to take right before you go to bed. So that's our probiotic. And then the next thing is our BioCleanse. And these 3 we call the triplex. So you'll hear us talking about the triplex. Well, the BioCleanse is an amazing product. One of my ones that I want my loved ones on, everybody I love and care about, because what this is doing, it's oxygenating our body with magnesium. And most people are magnesium deficient. I just posted in our Tickled Pink under the BioCleanse thankful post. If you guys didn't see it, down below it, it's a whole thing about how this BioCleanse, the magnesium, what the magnesium is doing in our body, and what is things we have issues with. It's usually a magnesium deficiency. So oxygenating your brain, this is oxygenating our lungs, it's oxygenating our joints, it's oxygenating our cells and tissues, and most importantly, it's oxygenating our gastrointestinal tract. So this is a blessing for anyone that's had the issue. Look what I have. I love my little poop pillow. But anybody that's had an issue with this problem, guess what? It will be no more. This has been an answer to so many people's prayers. And this gives you a nice, huge colon cleanse every single day that is not cramping and running to the toilet or anything like that. This is a very gentle cleanse, and it's not even, when you hear cleanse, you think, oh, that cleanses sound awful, and most of them are, and you have to be near a toilet, and it's pretty, this is not. This is just your regimen you do every day. I have a very close friend who has celiac disease. She's just been on these products for 3 months, and her whole life has been completely changed in that department, and she is just a whole different person. Most people walk around with 5 to 10 pounds of that stuff in their bodies every single day. They think they went to the bathroom and they did a little bit in the toilet. I went, and maybe they'll go out once a day or once every other day, or some people go once a week. This right here will help you go every single day, which is really exciting. Also, Cancer Can't Grow originated in an oxygenated state. That's what I'm excited about. We are being proactive here with our health. So this is awesome. This is what we say, kind of like, this is scrubbing your toilet, and then this is flushing it. So these two were developed to go together. So when I hear people just say, oh, I'm only doing your probiotic, they're really missing out. And I try to educate them because these two go together. And, you know, some people might go to the bathroom a little more when they first start, and then they get scared of it and put it away. No, they've got to let their bodies balance. And so we have to kind of cheer them on and let them know that this is normal, and it's gonna even out, and it's gonna be perfect. Truthfully, we're supposed to go, number 2, 3 times a day. Think about a baby. When a baby eats, they go poop, right? That's how our bodies were developed. So a lot of people are like, wow, I go to the bathroom a lot now. I'm like, that's a good thing. We don't want that in our body. That's toxic. So those are our triplex. Awesome. The collagen production in here is amazing too. I like to talk about that for a minute, because as we get older, our collagen in our joints, it doesn't grow. It almost stops growing. That's why everybody gets so stiff as you get older, and you sit for a minute and you have to get up and you're like stiff. That's the collagen production in your joints. Guess what the BioCleanse is doing? It's helping our body produce more collagen. Collagen in our skin. So most of our skins look gorgeous being on these Plexus products. But I'm even more excited because I've had so much joint pain in my life that this product is helping produce more collagen for my joints. So if you know anybody like 60, 70, 80-year-olds that are stiff and you love them and you care about them, you need to help them understand to get on these products, because they will be 25, 30 years younger and feel so good. You will have your grandma back, your aunt back, whoever. So that's that. The next one I want to talk about is our X Factor. It's our vitamin. It's called a turbocharged vitamin. Best vitamin in the world. Why I say that is most vitamins we don't absorb. Our vitamins have a patented blend of aloe. This man, he researched this blend for 30 years, and he put a lot of money in it. There's clinical trials on it, and he found that when you do this patented blend, you're getting 300% more absorption. Plexus got this blend from this man, and it is in our X Factor. So vitamin A, B, C, our vitamin D that most people are deficient in, we are getting 1,000 IUs per capsules in here, and there is, I take 2 a day. This is really meant for 2 a day for everyone. There's 60 capsules in here. But we're absorbing 300% more. So it's not the same as the vitamin D that you buy that I used to take 5,000 IUs of. That I was probably getting 1/3 of it. So this is amazing vitamin. All my levels have gone up. I'm perfectly fine now, and I was deficient in a lot of them. So that's been a blessing with this. This also has the New Zealand black currant in it, which is awesome because this, it's the strongest or the most powerful antioxidant in the world in the form of a berry. It's found in New Zealand, and we have it in our X Factor, which is going to boost our immune system. So we have strong immune systems, and even if we do get sick, wow, it's amazing how quick we get over it compared to before this. So this is a great product. I love it, love it, love it. I love adding this to my regimen because I'm getting 300% more absorption even in these other products. So truthfully, when I start somebody on Plexus now, I start them on the triplex with the X Factor. We have the one triplex for $99, but if you get the $199, you're going to get 2 bags of Slim, 2 probiotics, 2 BioCleanse, and one of our X Factors. That's the one I always try to work on getting my customers to get on, because I have no doubt in my mind, if they take these products, I ask them to give me 3 months. That is my newest thing in the last probably year now. And every single person that I've put on Plexus hasn't turned off because I've changed my ways. I've asked them, please, if you're going to do this, commit to 3 months for me, please, on these products. Thank you, God, I have, because before I didn't do that, and they tried a month, and they'd call me, Cindy, I didn't lose 50 pounds. These things don't work. I'm turning my backup order off, or I'm not going to do it. Now we don't focus on weight. I have them write a list when they start of all the things they want to see, and I can't even help them. What about your naps you take? I go over all these things and we write it down. And then when the month's over, when I go to check on them, which I ask them how often I can check on you. Can I check on you every week? That's what I really want to do with people. So most people have told me yes, of course. And so I do that. And then when it's about 4 weeks in, we go over that list. And I don't even hear them anymore say, oh, no, it doesn't work. I don't know. No, it hasn't helped me with anything. No, because we're going through that list. They're going, whoa, I haven't taken a nap. Oh my gosh, I haven't taken one of my heartburn pills. I don't even think of it. Because sometimes they're so, it's just so, what do you call it? It's not noticeable a thing. It's just very gradual how they're getting healthier. And they don't even know what healthy is. They think they're healthy before maybe, but when they get healthy, then they're like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I've even had people that have done it 2 months before I said the 3. And they say, they'll go, it's not really working. I'm not going to do it anymore. And 4 days later, they're calling me back going, oh my gosh, Cindy, everything, I didn't know how bad I was. People forget how bad they were. So that's the X Factor. And then I want to talk about the Mega X. The Mega X is one of our products we got last year at convention. I love this product. This is amazing for anybody that has sleeping issues. This right here is 5 omegas, no fish at all. They're plant-based. So this is huge for all my people that are bodybuilders or weightlifters or like to work out. They usually would take their fish oil. Now they don't have to take the fish oil, and they can tell this mega in their joints and working out and recovery. They love this mega. This also helps with sleep. So I say when you take this, you're going to be in a nice drooling sleep. It's amazing. So that's great. But right on our brochure, this one says lowers triglycerides, lowers high blood pressure, great for brain and stress and relaxation. So anyone that's having brain type issues, from strokes to all the things we talked about in the brain, they for sure have to be on these. Anybody which is most of Americans that have high blood pressure, they need to be on this product, as my mom has lowered her blood pressure, and the doctors could not believe what had happened to her with this product. So also for stress and relaxation, it has been a blessing for those with anxiety. This has really helped them a lot. So this mega is something that we love. So those that I just talked about right now, that's called the Fab 5. We call that the Fab 5. That's what I truly try to work everybody up to. And that's the system that I believe makes our body completely, truly balanced. And it's less than a Starbucks a day. And most of us that are doing Plexus, we're helping our family and friends get on it. So most of us aren't even paying for our products. I truthfully can say I got paid to get healthy. Now, how awesome is that? That's just so awesome to get paid to get healthy. Okay, so we talked about these products that we love, love, love. I'm going to hurry up and quickly share a little bit about our products for weight loss. We have 2 right here. No, where's mine? Oh, I didn't bring it in here, did I? We have this one and one of the thing that I love called the Accelerator. And the Accelerator, what it has is 5-HTP, which is really good for the brain. Really good for anybody that has depression, anybody that needs focus, has focus issues, ADD, anything like that. Anybody that has to work like nights or long shifts, this is an amazing product. Not the boost, the Accelerator. The Accelerator is what I'm talking about. The Accelerator, what it does for me that I love is it almost shuts my appetite down. But what I love about that is I can feed my body 5 small meals a day, healthy food, so that I have control of my mouth. Instead of that, like I used to have, just, oh my gosh, I had to eat that whole bag of chips or those crackers, or I would eat a lot of cheese, dairy. I love that. It really helps me be able to eat my handful of raw almonds, my hard-boiled egg, my apple, you know, things that are healthy. I've been gluten-free now since Leaders. Haven't had any bread since Leaders, and I have not missed any of that. So that has been a blessing with the accelerator. It kind of speeds up your metabolism. So when you first start, you might feel a little bit jittery. If you do eat it with food, I don't eat mine with food, but if you do eat it with food, and guess what? Your body will adjust to it. What's happening is your metabolism speeding up, so that's why you have that feeling. So if you can push through it and know that this is good, then that would be great. Okay, the next thing is called the Boost, and the Boost is made with a cactus, and it's a natural thermogenic, so it heats up your metabolism. So it boosts your energy, boosts your sleep, boosts your appetite control. So what I do, you never want to mix the Boost and the accelerator together, never. So you want to take the accelerator 1 month, and then you can take the Boost the next month. And then the accelerator the next month, and the Boost the next month. It kind of helps your body not get used to things. What me and my husband do, we just share a bottle. So we're only doing 2 weeks of the accelerator and then 2 weeks of the Boost. My husband's favorite is the accelerator, but we kind of switch up and down because we like them both. Now Block comes along, and it's fast acting now. It's vegetable capsules. So this is made with seaweed and white kidney beans. And it's blocking 48% of our sugar and carbs from entering our bloodstreams. So I've been taking this before every lunch and every dinner since Leaders, and I feel like it's really helping me. What it's helping me a little bit too, I've noticed it's making me feel a little fuller, so I'm not eating as much. But I do have such a relief of knowing 48% of this, you know, spaghetti or whatever isn't going in my bloodstream. So it's great for wine, and some of my friends call it the amazing hangover pill. So this is something, I carry this in my purse. I have this with me, and if we're at a restaurant, I'll hand up my husband's, his, and mine, and it's really nice because you don't have to, we used to have to wait a half an hour to take it, and we'd always forget. Now it's instant. So that's called the Block. Love that. Okay, so we're getting here. The next thing I'm going to talk about is our Edge. Our Edge is our newest product that I love. This is something that was promoted as replacing energy drinks and coffee and sodas and things that kind of you need to help you with that edge, maybe in the afternoon, or if you work those long 10-hour shifts, or if you work a graveyard shift, or if you're going to go on a long trip and drive, or myself even, or young moms, our busy days. I love this. I take this every single day. I love this product. So this product can be taken, I just take one. You just want to take one. And you can take it in the early afternoon. A lot of my friends take it in the morning when they do their Plexus Slim, and they're great with it for the day. I take mine between 1 and 2 in the afternoon, kind of when I'm feeling a little bit, I feel like I'm almost done with my day. I take this. Wow. What this is going to do, this doesn't make me go, oh, I'm all nervous and shaking and have to, like that energy you get from drinking your Rockstar. I never had a Rockstar, but drinking maybe a 4-hour energy drink or something like that. This is just a gentle, almost like after the day's over, you look back and you say, wow, look at all I did today. And you don't even realize that you're doing it, and you're just doing it with a good mood, because this helps your mood. I call it my happy pill. My husband even can tell. He's like, did you take your Edge today? I'm like, no. And he's like, maybe you should. Because that Edge really helps with your mental attitude and your mood. And then what it does for me, it helps me focus. So this is awesome for those of you or the people that you know that have a hard time focusing. Maybe their job has a lot of responsibilities and things that go all over the place. This is an amazing to keep in their drawer to stay on task and be focused. This has been great. Even my friend who has a teenager son, he takes this at lunchtime for his afternoon classes because he has basketball practice and things in the afternoon, and he was having a hard time with those afternoon classes. This has helped so much. So this would be great for college kids that are studying. This is natural. It has a little form of a caffeine in it, but another form of a tea that balances the jitters of it. So this is something you want to help anybody you see drinking an energy drink, give them one and say, try this next time you're going to drink that. I did it with a contractor, and he was so thankful that I gave that to him. So this is called the Edge. This one stays in my purse also. Okay, well, this is our body cream I want to talk about really quickly. Our body cream went along with our breast check kit. These were our two products that started, and this used to be called the body cream. I mean the breast cream. This was called the breast cream. Now it's called the body cream, and it looks very spa-ish. I love the bottle. And what this has in it is spirulina algae, activated charcoal, and a lot of essential oils. So this little bottle right here does so many things for a family. You can get rid of all those creams that you put on rashes and lotions and sunburn creams. Oh, this is amazing. Also, you can get rid of the deodorant. You can get rid of your hair gel. I've gotten rid of my face cream moisturizers. This is it every night. This has just been my little grandbaby's diaper rash. He only had one, but when he had it, we put this on. It was gone almost in front of our eyes. My husband today was cutting wood, came in, and he lifted up his shirt, and his whole back, probably 12 big welts, bites. Something was in his shirt biting him. And I ran in and I got the body cream and I just put them all over all of his full back. And he's like, wow, it just changed because they were hurting. They're about this big and they were hurting. And he's like, oh my word, I could feel it like pulling out the poison or the toxin. And that's the charcoal. That's the activated charcoal in it that's pulling out, detoxifying. We have a girl even in here, this is unbelievable, that had like a radiation type thing for her kidneys and that chemo and stuff in her body. And her mom rubbed this on her feet. And it helped pull the toxins. You could see it coming right out of her pores of her feet. So this cream is something that every home should have. We have it in our motorhome, so when we go to the lake, if we get sunburn, burns even. I got burned the other day on my finger right here from doing some baking. Instantly put it on. It didn't even blister or anything. Another thing is poison oak. My son had poison oak. We were blown away because we had tried everything out there. So it's so nice because we are saving money. We don't have to have all that stuff that's in our medicine cabinet. We have this, and it's so great to know that it is all natural, everything in it. There's no dyes, there's nothing in it that's bad. So that is awesome. That's our body cream. And then I think we're done. We're almost done. Oh no, I'm gonna leave these for last. This is our P96. We have it in vanilla and chocolate, 2 different flavors. They come in little packets that are already pre-measured, which is awesome sauce. And a lot of people are like, why don't they have a big tub of this? See the little packets? Why don't they have a big tub of this? Because this stuff is so great and we can just make it. Well, that's the reason too the Slim comes in little packets, because every time that you open up a container of a protein powder or anything that the air can get to, when air hits that, it's pulling out the nutrition. So you're not really getting what is on that label. So that's why Plexus has them all pre-packaged for us. And I love these. These have 15 grams of protein. On the back here, it shows 20 vitamins and minerals. There's no sugar in it. It's 96 calories. I add a scoop of peanut butter in each one of mine. I love vanilla and the chocolate. The vanilla tastes like a Yabba Zaba shake. It's delicious. And the chocolate one with a little peanut butter tastes like a Reese's peanut butter shake. And then the vanilla one, we add fresh strawberries, blueberries, mangoes, any kind of flavor you want to do. Right now, there's some amazing ones. Everybody, I want anybody on here to just go on and look them up for me and put them in Tickled Pink is the pumpkin spice ones. There's all the Christmas yummy apple pie one for fall. There's all these fall ones we can be making now that we need to put in the recipes, because Pinterest, if you go on Pinterest or even, Pinterest and put in P96 recipes, there's over 1,000 different recipes of every candy bar, of every fruit, of every Starbucks drink to make these. So that's awesome. My cousin adds decaf coffee to hers every morning with a little almond in it, and it tastes just like this Frappuccino or something, some kind of drink at Starbucks. And she has it every morning. So that's cool. Now I want to talk about the E's really quick, because this is something, and then we're done. This is something that is a miracle. And it was developed by Dr. Dennis Harris, who is a doctor that has a chronic pain clinic. And he was so tired of prescribing medications, pain medications, that were getting people addicted and were killing their livers and their kidneys and their organs. And so he started doing research on the green-lipped mussel in New Zealand. And wow, that is amazing. It is just amazing for a pain reliever, natural pain reliever. So he developed this system right here. And if you want, you can even go on Google and Google Dr. Dennis Harris Plexus Ease products. He has videos explaining these products, so you can get a little more educated on these, especially if you're going to go talk to maybe like a chiropractor, or you're going to talk to a physical therapist, or you're going to talk to a doctor that works with a lot of, broken bones or whatever. People that need pain, chiropractors, you want to get educated on these, because these products, there's nothing like them out there. First of all, I want to talk about the cream. The cream comes in this wonderful bottle. You can also buy this in our back office, and I love these. I keep these in my purse. My husband even keeps these in his wallet, because they're little samples, and people just break them in half like this, and they can just try it right on the spot. And I'm handing these out left and right for people to try this, or if I see somebody rubbing their elbow or limping or whatever, I can hand out these. And this is I call it Miracle in a Bottle, because it's pretty much instant pain relief. So what a blessing for us as a family to have this in our home, for our family to not really have pain anymore. And my 3 kids are athletes, and wow, I wish I had this line in my home for all the soccer games that we had, and volleyball, and sore shoulders and legs and ankles and growing pains. Even the bites my husband had, I could have rubbed this on his bite instantly. The pain's gone. Burns even, I've had people say they put this on burns. Sore throats, I've just rubbed it on my sore throat, and instantly within a couple of gulps, my pain's gone. It's amazing. Heartburn, I had heartburn one day, and I rubbed it on my heartburn, and it was gone. It was gone. I was like, oh my word. People I know that maybe get a migraine, or when they're first starting Plexus and they're going off their caffeine, kind of like I did when I started. I had 4 days of like a caffeine withdrawals, headache. You can take this and just rub it right across your forehead, and you feel this nice cool going right in, and pretty soon you're like, wow, my headache's gone. Neck aches, joint pain. It's a blessing, blessing, blessing. So we love our Ease cream. Then we have our Ease capsules that I take 2 of these a day just to add to my regimen. They smell kind of stinky. They smell kind of fishy because it's the green-lipped mussel, but just you need to get over it. Or you can even maybe take them out 5 or 10 minutes before you're going to take them to help the smell a little bit. I don't even notice them anymore. But these have the green-lipped mussel. They have turmeric, amazing spice for inflammation. It has bromelain and serrapeptase, which is their enzymes. The enzymes that they go straight to wherever the pain is, straight to wherever the inflammation is, and it starts to work in there. And these capsules are amazing. So there's a couple ways you can take these. If you have a headache, or if you have a little pain, or you twisted your ankle, or you have a pain like that, you can take them almost like you would ibuprofen or Aleve. But guess what? You're not going to be killing your liver or your kidneys or whatever it does. So you can do that. But if you know somebody that's in chronic pain or just had a major surgery, my daughter had her her gallbladder out, and she didn't use any of the pain medication that the doctors gave her. She just used these products. So you can do a loading dose, and the loading dose is like 3 in the morning, 3 at lunch, 3 in the afternoon for like 2 days. You're getting that in your body. Then you can go down to 2, 2, 2 for a couple days, and then you can go down to 2 and 2 at night for a couple days, and then you can go down to 2. And then I know people with neuropathy, this has been huge for neuropathy patients, but they do 2 in the morning and 2 at night, and that's just their normal regimen that they have, that they want to have. So that's our Ease capsules. Love them. Since I've started Plexus, I threw away our Tylenol, Aleve, and ibuprofen out of our house. We have not had it for 3 years. These are our products. My husband even caught me, and he was not really happy. But he's been happy because truthfully, we don't even need the pain medication anymore because we have no more inflammation in our body to cause these issues. And then our last one is called the Nerve. And the Nerve is really awesome for anybody you know that has nerve damage. And Dr. Harris has a video that you can Google, and he'll really dive in and explain this better. This helps to grow back the nerves. I know it's hard to believe that there's such a thing, but I have 3 to 4 friends that have, and even my husband. My husband had frostbite when he was 12, and so his feet have been cold and sensitive his whole life. He got on the Nerve. They're not cold anymore. He's not as sensitive anymore. We have a girl that had her varicose vein stripped. She didn't have feeling. She got on the Nerve. It came back. My other friend had back surgeries, 5 of them, and the front of her leg was numb. She got on the Nerve. It's come back. It's just really crazy, all these stories with the Nerve. So people that have neuropathy, that's nerve damage. So they usually add the Nerve regimen also to their regimen. They'll add 2 a day. And I've had people say they take them in the morning, and then I've had a couple friends that say they take them at night. So it just depends on their body what they want to do with the Nerve. So those are those. They're just amazing. So as you can see, our products, we have 15. I want to say, I forgot to say, this is our vitamin for our children called the Family Chewables. It's got the New Zealand black currant in it. Amazing. This time of year, you cannot forget to give your children these every single day. And their immune system will get strong. Strong, strong, strong. So this is awesome to have also. But these products right here are pretty much all a family needs to survive and to live healthy and to have all their bad habits gone. It's completely changed me and my husband's life. We've done a complete 180 on what we eat. No, we haven't had any fast food. We don't drink sodas anymore. We drink water. You crave water, and you want to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water a day when you're drinking the Slim. And the main reason why is you're detoxifying your cells and tissue. So you want you need that water to help get that out of your, kidneys and get that out of your body. So if people are having issues maybe with heartburn or maybe bloating being on this, number one issue is they're not drinking enough water. So you want to make sure they are drinking that water. And they need to be honest with you, because a lot of people aren't honest. And they'll say, yeah, I'm drinking water. And then I say, well, how many? What size? Oh, I drink 2 of those water bottles. I'm like, water bottles are only 16 ounces. That's 30 ounces. So you're telling me you only weigh 60 pounds? And they're like, oh, my goodness. So there's an app on your phone called Water Your Body, or there's a lot of apps on the phone now to calculate your water intake. Even I don't know if your Fitbit does that, but there's apps on the phone that are really amazing. And truly every person you start on the Slim, you want to help them get on the app so they're drinking their water. We want to be health coaches, and we want to do everything we can to help these people become what I call lifers. So the lifers are like me and all of us that do not ever want to go back to the way we were, and we feel amazing on these products. So that is all I wanted to say. One other thing I just wanted to talk about for 1 second is food allergies, because I think this is kind of a very important thing to talk about when you're working with people, especially if somebody says, I'm allergic to beets, or I'm allergic to something, and maybe it's in our pink drink. okay? And they're saying, I can't drink that. Okay, so what you want to tell them is, okay, let's get you on our BioCleanse and our probiotic and our X Factor, and let's work on your gut. Let's get your gut healed. Let's get it cleaned up. And guess what? You're going to be able to take this product. Because I have seen in these last 3 years, my cousin's family even, they are no longer lactose intolerant. One of my best friends, she can eat strawberries again. She couldn't eat strawberries or she'd break out in a rash from head to toe. A lot of my friends that were gluten-free, if they even touched anything with gluten, they would just be in excruciating pain. They aren't anymore. So that is something I just wanted to throw here at the end. Realize and help people that have food allergies. Tell them, you guys, we got to heal your gut with these products. And you're going to be shocked. You're going to be so thankful. My cousin's son, he's a teenager, and he couldn't have pizza because of his lactose. He was lactose intolerant, and it was a bummer as a teenager to not be able to have pizza. Are you kidding? And what a blessing now that he can have a piece of pizza with his friends and not have that stomach issue that he used to have because he's healed from this allergy. So I hope you learned a lot tonight. And I thank you guys for being on here. I did record it because a lot of people couldn't get on. So I want to remind everyone, this is not really compliant. So don't post this on Facebook. But feel free if you have somebody that's needing information on these things that you can send that to them in a private message. But please don't post this on Facebook because this is not compliant, some of the things I was saying. But I wanted to educate our team more on the products so that you can be, I know when I first started, it was something that kind of held me back from sharing. It was made me kind of scared because I didn't know things. But please don't hold back on that. Just be excited and know and let the people know that use third-party validation. So use my testimony, use all these stories that I told tonight, use the stories that you're researching, look in Tickled Pink in the files. We have tons of testimonies in there. We have Tickled Pink testimonials. It's a whole Facebook page. So if you haven't been added, please be added to that. And you are free to add any of your friends, your new ambassadors to that page. So anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful night tonight. I hope you learned a lot. And I'm really excited for all of you that are new to have your journey and have amazing testimonies. And all of you rest that are on here, I know you already have amazing testimonies. So have a great night and talk to you later. Bye-bye.